It's Champions League time, my friends, but I have a ton of things to catch you up on, including all of this going on over here, and I'm just going to wave my arms around. Here we go. All right, my friends, Cabinteely have moved up to 58th in the European club rankings, up 25 places. That seems like a large jump. Like, top 58 seems like a lot. I mean, I know we're in the Champions League, but, you know, like, we're like this tiny little Irish team. But top 58, I think, is impressive. Ireland moves up 3 places in the Europe coefficient table, which, according to the inbox thing, gets us, obviously, 1 Champions League team, 1 second qualifying round team for the Europa League, and 2 first qualifying round teams. So they were all, like, the 3 Europa League teams were all in the first qualifying round, so we've essentially bumped one of them up to the second qualifying round. Enjoy the extra cash, my friends. Enjoy it. Like, you're welcome, Ireland. All of it. All of Ireland. My friends. We won a penalty shootout. And our first taker scored his. He's got a 4-5 finishing. 4 finishing, but he's 10 penalty taking. He's not our best. He's not actually our best. Tony Byrne or Gary Hayes Ward, he's like 12-9, and he's like 11-8 or 11-9 or something like that, are our best takers. But I was like, nah, not putting the best guy first. So put John Smith first, and he made it. We blocked all 3 of them. All 3. He's on a 6.9. What? He's got a twisted knee. Can't play today. Hit the wrong button. Please hold. I just want to say Sean Sweeney has got he's got huevos. He's got brass ones. He switches, my friends. The guy on our team, the 19-year-old, has switched to Northern Ireland while playing for the club that the Ireland manager manages, and I was interested in him. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna start anytime soon, but like, I think he could really develop. He's got a chance. Ooh, I was tempted to be like, Cole. Like, if you watch Loki Doki, if you're in his Twitch or anything like that, Cole. I was so tempted to just call him. We have average training in youth facilities now that work is done, and the other thing I want to show you is our backup left back. Paul Gibson. Paul Gibson is going to leave at the end of the season to Burnley. I said, hey, Burnley, you want to pay me $60K right now? They're like, nah, we're good. So we do need a backup left back. I mean, Frank can slide out there if we need him to. But if we could find a replacement, I'd sign him and I'd just cut him. Like, I'm not paying your wage. Why am I developing Burnley's players? I can't believe you took that. I mean, I can, right? We're paying him $700 a week. Burnley's probably going to pay him like $4,000 or something to be a backup or a hot prospect or something stupid. Okay, here's everything that's happened, right? So we beat Limerick 7-0. I can't remember what I actually last showed you, to be completely honest. I know we had the draw in here and whatever, but things have gone well. Nothing too exciting to show you. We drew with West Brom, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, based off of West Brom. Okay, I like that you can't click the logo. Useful. They're 20. Oh, it's alphabetical. They're in the championship. Okay, so they finished last season 5th. I mean, it's not like they brought their best team or anything like that. I think that's all I really had to show you. We still got 23.6 million in the bank, my friends. I don't know why this has gone down. Did we buy somebody? I've forgotten. We're selling Mallow Lane. Oh, no. Mallow Lane he's joining a club on a free. When we listed him, it was a little too late. Like, he came back at the end of June, and then I offered him for like 170, or a club came and then offered 170K, but other clubs came and said, hey, we'll just sign you into contract. And he was like, okay, I'll take the end of contract. So like again, I'm like, you're just going to sit here. You're just going to sit here. But my friends, we take on Soroki Brijeg. I think is how you say it. It probably is not how you say it, but that's what I feel like it is. We don't have the league loaded. We're evens favorites because we've played according to Football Manager, and they haven't. Although you could argue it could be like the very beginning of their season. So this is how we line up. We got everybody registered. Dempsey's out injured, so we're just bringing an extra center back in case we... Patrick, hey, Patrick, can you go be goalkeeper if Gennaro gets hurt? Please don't let him get hurt. We did end up registering, I want to say... Well, obviously, it'd be probably easier if I just showed you. Probably would be, wouldn't it? We did have to register some of our under 21s, so like Patrick Slavin, Aaron Brennan, and Sean Murphy to get to that homegrown club 4 number. Although we didn't have to register Stephen Coleman, so like progress, right? Bello, we could have been one of those. We're trying to get rid, to be honest with you. He's just not gonna work out. Dean Doyle is the other one, so progress as a club, maybe potentially. I think Patrick Slavin, the ones that we've registered, right? Patrick Slavin, Daryl Devine, even though he's not registered, Coleman, and the one that I actually registered, it's playing Sean Murphy. I think like if you look at their potentials, like they got a chance. They got a chance, my friends. But okay, so Dempsey's out injured, so we line up with Gennaro, Doolin, McPherson, Adish, Doyle, Murphy, because going back to last season, Jason Byrne is suspended. Impressive. Harry White, Matthew Whitty, who's coming off an injury. We're doing okay though. Gleason, Daniel Thompson, Tony Byrne. I'm going with the originals, right? But we do have, except for Gary Hazelwood, because he and Tony Byrne rotated. You know what I'm saying. Christian Amov is our leading goal scorer, 16 and 6 assists. He's been a monster. Sweeney's done all right. Again, kind of covering the right side. As has Stephen Coleman. I mean, not outstanding, right? Like just based off of their star ratings, not outstanding. You can tell, but Horisto's been really good because he can kind of slot in. He can play right wing. He's not the best at the crossing. The crossing is an 8. It's okay. But like as an inside forward, which he doesn't really know, if you look at the attributes, he's got that down. He can play. I usually play him as a shadow striker because I like using all. Anytime I'm just a sucker. I don't know about you. I'm a sucker when there's green. Maybe it's because I'm typically playing low league teams and like building them up. It's like, oh, they got green, man. Like you got to use anything that uses the green. Forget the tactic. Just use whatever position makes it green. So Robinson, Flynn, Paul Russell, because essentially with Erich and Doyle, those are our 2 left back options. Because again, I'm not going to give Paul Gibson, if I can keep from it, I'm not going to give him Champions League time. But dude, I'm going to let somebody else have those games. And then John Smith also. So that's enough rambling for me. We're at home. We need to get a result, my friends. Yes. Stretch it out. Don't stretch too much, Gennaro. I don't want you like pulling anything. Okay? All right, boys. No. I thought I didn't click. No reaction. There's the reaction. Hello. How you doing? They were just waiting. Maybe it was nerves. They were waiting, and then I stepped up, and I said, boys, I believe in you. And they're like, yeah! Like, that's what happened. In that locker room, as you can see right there, like, all, yeah. FM20, I'm imagining there's going to be guys milling about in their underwear. Wouldn't that be funny? Comment and like if you agree. He's just being rested, lads. No, we're always focused, and we're always without sound. Because I tend to watch, I think I told you this, I've been watching a lot of D&D videos on the YouTubes while I'm doing the playing in between the recordings. Yeah? Okay, here we go. And so with that, I don't want to hear like, yeah, crowd noise while I'm doing that. That's not good. Come on, boys. Go get him. Not a red. Was never a red. In a League of Ireland game, that was a double red. Whitty gets on his bike and then runs into a median and then gets it back. Oh, I thought he was going to score. That would have been an amazing goal. That was kind of hilarious. Tony, I know you're on. Can I even tell him to? No, I can't because he's on a pressing forward. It'll be fine. Famous last words. Thompson wins it back. Gets it to White. He's got the man in space. It's Gleason. Gleason takes a touch. Takes 2. Takes 3. And then gives it back very politely. Come on, lads. Just don't give up an away goal. Eh? I mean, we should be scoring, right? They're motivated. Do I dare say anything while they're motivated? I'm going to tell Dean Doyle to hang up. Hang up. Hang up. But he's not on the phone. Hang back? No. Ease off is the word. Okay, that went through. Okay, so if he gets sent off here, it's because he's not my favorite. Gleason. Oh, it takes a long ranger, my friends. It was a sighter. The first one was just generosity. Thanks for making the trip. That one was a sighter. Comes in, flicked away. McPherson was readying himself, but couldn't get to it. We are gonna yell at him now. Oh, I've yelled in the middle of a highlight. You know what that means? It means, I was gonna say a goal for us, but, you know. Edich with the left peg, yeah. Oh, we've hit the woodwork. That would have been quite the goal. The lofted, long-range delivery. Oh, boys. I'm gonna yell at you. Boom. Nothing really else to look at except to say, please don't get sent off. Yep. I mean, that's... Boom. The crowd has gone dead silent. They're stunned that with 20 shots on target and no chances, what is it? Half chance that we've not scored yet. Thompson can't get to that, but it works out. Tony's like, look at all the space. No one's closing me down. I've got 16 finishing or whatever it is. That's one of those things. Can you imagine being the other coach? Because we've been that other coach, right? We've been the guy on the other side of that going like, are we just going to let him, like... I'm not saying this is like us playing Juventus or Real Madrid, but like that had the wrinkle of that where their best player just like drives the defense. Everybody just watches like, oh, like they're like star-studded or something. And you're like, is anybody gonna do anything about the one opposition player with the ball that's driving at our defense? Like, it's not like he has all kinds of teammates. It's just him. And then Frankie comes in and says like, all right, we heard you at halftime, coach. Hey, coach. That's not exactly. He's probably like, hey, coach. No, that's more of the Russian. Edich. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Coach. Manager. No, that struggling I am. Tiny Bird. Oh, I thought he was gonna get the third bite of the cherry there. Crush them, lads, from the sideline. McPherson. Oh, that's why you're a center back. He tried to head it into the bottom corner, and it was too far away. Oh, and that's our striker holding it. But I don't know why he's back there, to be honest with you. Now he's got to run all the way up there. We gotta buy him some time, and then Frankie's gonna ping the ball up to no one. That's part of the plan. We got him right where we want him, pressing forward. Nope. Win that. Thank you. Gleason in space collects. Oh, plays a nice ball to Whitty out there. He gets to it on the line. Here we go. I got a comment a couple episodes ago. No, probably more than that by now. About our sideline. Oh, Sean Murphy, first goal of the season. Cut the conversation. That essentially said our throw-in routine is like the flying V from the Mighty Ducks. It's like, let me know if you remember that. Of course I remember that. What? Look at the redheaded monster here. He's like, I got it, boys. Like, top of the box. First time on the bounce. Ooh. That was yummy. Okay. You're on a yellow. Come right off. We'll go. I mean, we're winning the game. 5.6. Ooh, that's not good for them. We're gonna roll Frankie out here to take the other yellow off and to get Patrick Slavin some like Champions League for the youngster. I'm trusting Tony. I'm riding with Tony right now before we bring on Gary Hayes-Ward. Gary will get an appearance. Oh, wait for it. Wait for the highlight. Hey, once again, the cheering crowd is stunned into silence. They're all miming. They're not actually clapping. Is that It's a brace. Oh, see, now it's going to be, oh, you took him off on a brace. It's like, yeah, because we were winning the game and he was on a, do I dare? Somebody's going to yell at me. I'll leave it on. Somebody in the comments will be like, I can't believe you took a striker at a 9.1 with a brace off. It's like, well, if he gets sent off, I'm going to feel pretty unhappy about the whole situation. Don't concede. Don't concede. Don't concede. And yes, Demov is right-footed, and we are still playing him as an inside forward on the right because he's good at playing forward-ish. He has lots of green. Going back to the whole, I like players with green. Erich! Oh, come on, mate. Just stand in there. He knew Murphy had him. Sean Murphy, first goal of the season is in the Champions League qualification process. It's not a bad way to get one. Not a bad way to get one with a 4-0 right currently. Oh, he wants one. Oh, it's a dribbler. Got blocked. It wasn't, wasn't a straight dribbler. Hold on. Like, this matters. I don't know why I'm taking the time to do this, but we will. You come down here. And we'll get Paul Russell a run out to say, hey, let's get you a 0.5% of match sharpness back. Okay? Don't concede. Don't concede. Don't concede, my friends. Okay, I thought someone was gonna go like through somebody there. 2-footed lunge-ish. Come on. Is this an end of game highlight or is he gonna score? McPherson, uh-oh. Oh, it was a little bit of a mix-up there on the back line. We'll have to work on that in training, boys. What a boring way to end the highlight. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm very happy. Obviously. Hello. I love that he's just like, I didn't get my hat trick. I'm gonna say I'm happy with the improvement in the second half because usually when I tell Tony Bird, hey, great job or whatever, he's like, eh. But when I tell him, hey, you were on a 6.6 and you finished on a 9.1, color me impressed, Tony. He's like, huh, yeah, thanks. That's what he says. We're gonna come right back. We for some reason don't have 4 league games in between the two, right, in this 1 week. So shock of all shocks, we're gonna come back. We're gonna go away. We will rotate a little bit, starting. Well, first off, with the goalkeeper because he should be back by then. We'll sort the rest out. I'll be right back. Also, I don't know if these names ring a bell, but we have Danilo Cataldi on trial. Let's see, you would probably know him from Lazio. He's been at Lazio for quite some time, and then he goes to Benfica in this edition of Football Manager Universe, and then to Monaco, and then they loan him a couple times to other clubs, and then they sell him for a loss to Brighton, who then uses him for 2 seasons and cuts him. I don't know if we can ever afford him. I can't remember what it was. It said the wages were like, it'd be like if this is like, hey, we really need to go spend some money on some players if we expect to like not win. I almost said win the Champions League, to get to 3rd place in the Champions League group stage. But he's quite good, minus the physicals. Could we sign him to a 6-month deal, 1-year deal? I don't know. Jakub Pavlik is a Czech region. He's already 33. How is he 30? I'm not sure how that happens. But here we go. Here you go, lads. Looks pretty tasty, but in comparison, we've got others. I don't want to upset the apple cart. Maybe if he was super affordable, because then we could loan out like our 6'7" monster Brennan. This one I wasn't sure about. These are all like I was just like, fine, you're available, trial. Bangala, maybe the Congolese, former Belgium, this team, 3rd division. Yes, that sounds about right. I mean, we'll see what these numbers come back with. But again, from a right wing standpoint, he'd be the 2nd best option at the midfield option, and then we're not sure about the attacking midfield option. It's just kind of interesting because we've gotten to a place now where we have folks coming to us that are like, hey, they're leaving Premier League teams. Most of it's like giant, like in big red bold letters, like we can't afford them. But you never know. Florian Newhouse and Nabil Bentaleb, in case you're wondering, coming on trial. Algerian from Schalke and the Tottenham USL Dunkirk Okay, lots of interesting things here. Again, physicals are just not very good. But make it play deep line playmaker deep. I don't know if he's the difference maker, because again, these were guys where it's we hadn't scouted him. The agent's coming to us. This guy is quite the career with Gladbach. Picked him up on a free from 1860 Munich after that whole situation. Then they loaned him for a season, and then they used him for quite some time. Then it kind of fell off. Then they really didn't use him last season. So, but again, maybe. I mean, sure, he's got all kinds of like really good mental stuff that we can't see because he hasn't joined yet. But that's what's going on. Remember the legend that our head of youth intake thought Barry Donald was? Or Barry McDonald? Yeah, we're just going to loan him out. I mean, he's as not great as you'd expect. He's got low determination. Somebody wants to pay his wages? Sure. Just a little confused there. We are doing lots of rotation, my friends. Adic has got a tight Achilles. I think he should be recovered by now for the game. We've signed Fresno Bangala on a hot prospect, 300 a week contract. I think he's decent enough, right? At the very least, I think we could sell him. I have no idea about work permits. We're about to find out, I guess. But he's got 17 acceleration and agility. Seems like a pacey winger down the side. He might just be terrible. But I thought for 300 a week, when we have 159,000 in wage budget available, might be worth, taking a gamble on, rolling the dice, if you will. Yeah, let's send him on a language. Yeah, sure. We're signing Belgian players, we'll come back to that. Blah, blah, blah. Look at all this. So this is how we've lined up. We got a 4-goal lead. Now I may end up severely regretting this, but we're gonna in Dempsey. He's back from injury. We're gonna bring in Nick Robinson, Sean Flynn, who's gone down in star rating, which is interesting. He's been up there as like our best. Interesting. Patrick Slavin's gonna come in and get. Wait, just check. I guess he got 2 starts last year. I thought he got his debut start here coming. Dean Dole is still going to be our left back. We got Frankie on the bench with that tight Achilles. He'll come in at some point and give him a reprieve. Jason Byrne, because he was suspended, is at 85% match hardness. Paul Russell, 71%. Whitty is going to start, but we've got Sean Sweeney, the traitor, that we could slide over into that role. Christo Demov and Gary Gleason and Hayes Ward starting, and Aaron Brennan. So we're essentially going to rest Tony Byrne, which may, again, this may all be a horrific mistake, but I think with a 4-goal lead, even though it's away, we should be feeling pretty good. So this is out. And we'll even play him in a deep line playmaker. So we got 2 kind of holding kind of guys. So it's a little less aggressive. Everyone else, come on down. How you doing? Let's see how that inside forward. We got to train him on inside forward, so he's got to get games. I know he's running into 2 DMs, but get used to it. Let's go make sure we win it. Oh, they reacted to that one, boys. That's it, boys. I do think the guys walking around in their underwear in the background's a fantastic idea. I think I should get into the credits for Football Manager 20 for that. Guys, we got a 4-goal lead. I know. I mean, if you're gonna ask that about Harry White, you have to ask about like pretty much the entire team, except for Gleason and Whitty. So, like, it's kind of unfair to pinpoint that on Harry White. Just saying. I really appreciate the support. I don't actually know how many episodes we've had, but it's a bunch. I'm recording. By the time you're seeing this, I'm probably through a busy portion of my July. Oh, Paul Russell, did he nutmeg a man? Okay, that was a poor. That decision 1 attribute there. So I've been pacing him out a little bit. Hopefully you understand. And if you don't, it's not gonna make me put up videos faster. So maybe we shouldn't even talk about it. Shh. All right, Robinson plays it down to Hayes Ward, who jumps over him, and it's a penalty. Apparently. We're going to give it to Christo Damav. See, that's what I'm talking about. He did really well last year. You know what? He earned that one. We're going to give him a chance. We're going to give him a chance to get the goal. He's a little behind in the goal tally this year. So, mate, you made that run. You jumped over the sliding, aggressive leg. And you've got the composure to finish. So, that'll do. 9th goal of the season. We're going to pad his stats a little bit. Help him out there. We don't need to watch that. Would you have done that? Or do you always send the best keeper? Do you bring in narrative to your games? I'm curious how other people play this game, because I don't get to watch a lot of other content. Because I'm watching D&D content. That's part of it. Hodzik. They've got to score 6 to beat us, my friends. I'm feeling pretty good about my rotation decision. And maybe you're like, we should turn this off and go do something else. But, let's see how Dempsey... I know we got big fans of Dempsey in the comments saying, like, he should have been starting the whole time anyway. Russell, with his 75% match sharpness, juked a man by dribbling, boxing it with his feet. Demo, that's what they call it with my son's practice. Woody gets a goal. First goal of the season. Really? He did have a little bit of an injury bug. I'll watch that one again. First goal of the season. You always want to watch the first goal of the season. Demov cutting in. We got you see Dino over there, and he was drawing the defender. He goes far post on that. That was quite a nice finish, if you ask me. So we're gonna bring in Sean Sweeney after that into the right wing role. Flynn steps forward, center back. That's okay. He freed up in that move. He freed up our holding midfielder. Nice job. Who plays it back? Excellent. Oh, we've completely juked him out. Demov. Oh, okay. Cleared out in a panic. I think he had a little bit more time, to be honest with you. Maybe he heard a shout. Fair. I'd like another clean sheet, boys. Gleason, he's coming off too. Woody, oh, okay. Robinson's there. All right. Oh, picks out a target. That was made. Yeah, brilliant play. I was gonna say that, and then I usually don't very often read the text down here, but I agree. He made the. He stood on it, picked out the pass. That's a lovely cross. My friends. Ooh, that's a chef's kiss cross, I think you could say. Oh, that would have been an amazing goal. That would have been goal of the season, surely. I feel like I've said that a lot recently, which is a great problem to have. Indeed, my friends. Burn Book's appeal. Not exactly what you want to see, but, it's fine. Boys, you are crushing their faces off. Okay, let's go take a look at the tactics. Witty has to come off. I didn't have to, but, he's coming back from injury. Let's not risk him. That's kind of how it feels. We're going to go aggressive, my friends. We're going to get Aaron Brennan in the game. We're going to put complete... No, he's never going to learn it, apparently. He's 27. I think I took him off of it, actually, yeah. Because he was never going to learn. I tried, okay? I tried. Do we dare do the triple subbage? I think we hold off in case there's some, freak injury. Now that I've said that. But I would take off Burn and bring on Joseph Eros if I had the opportunity to. We're just going to pile it on. We got 2 really good target men up top. Should have just put 2 target men. Just pick one. Just ping it up. I should put fluid crosses on, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just see if that makes a difference. We're already up 7-0 on aggregate, but, we got a 6'7" monster. I like saying that. I don't know why. Oh, excellent job. Excellent job. They're just trying to possess. That's wisdom. Wisdom. Okay. He's making the run. Right at him. Dempsey just kneeled down. No panic. No panic in the ranks. I like it. I thought I told him to do that. Oh, that was at the team talk, wasn't it? Burn. Pings it in. Oh, that was from the training ground. We've been doing training on set piece delivery and attacking corners and attacking free kicks. That's it, friends. Patrick saving first goal of the season. Is that sure? It's his first Champions League goal. Center back, right? That's not the first time he's done that. He's got. I mean, when you're 2 feet from goal, he's got a pretty good finish on him. Oh, it seems like a. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a red card situation. When it comes in and you're like, they're not gonna show a goal when it's that close already. Like we would have seen the build up. Makes you nervous, but apparently, well, why would I say apparently? Now the beta software that I'm testing is gonna hear me, and we're gonna get a straight red, and they're gonna send burn off for yellow, and we're gonna lose 9-0 or 9-4. What would be the odds on that? 20 million to 1. Robinson, Brennan. Oh mate, you had your chance. He's not match sharp. He's not. He's decently match sharp. He could be better. I think it's a good enough time. We can survive if there's an injury. Or do we bring on John Smith, who's not... He's less match sharp, so we'll do that. And we'll send him on the attack. Why not? Well, there's a lot of space in front of him, right? There's no attacking midfielder. It's pinged in. The blue thing at the top I thought was a goal. That was weird. Random sub notification. Russell plays it back. Oh, we hit... I buried the lead. We hit 5 grand in subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. I should probably do something. By the time you see this, I'll probably have done like a live stream. I think. But thanks for your support. It took a while, but I'd rather slow build a community than have like one video go viral and get a bunch of subs that don't actually watch videos. So we're still getting like 300-400 views per video on this series, which is just insane to me. So thanks for watching. Seriously. I know that like this part of the video, if you're still here, is impressive all by itself. But like we're through the next round of the Champions League. We beat the team 8-0 on aggregate. We played a bunch of rotational prospects. If you're still here, that is impressive to me. And oh, it doesn't even get credit for it. Oh, that's a free kick. I mean, that's a free kick goal. In off the... I guess you could argue how it hit the post. It wasn't going in until it ran into it. But, I mean, come on. At least give him the assist. But, I've just been... I've been really humbled by the community that we're building here, and I look forward to doing more in FM20. Very pleased, lads. Very pleased. I dare not gonna say anything to him. Just we got through, lads. 9-0 in aggregate. I didn't think it was gonna be that high. I mean, I was thinking we would get through. Okay, lots of stuff happening here, and we've drawn Futbolski Klub Svrona this. I thought I loaded the Serbian league, but apparently I didn't. I think we're in for a fight, my friends. A little bit of a knife fight. A little bit. Let's see what they spend on transfers. Yeah, they're dropping... Yeah, they're dropping coin. They're dropping some coin, my friends. Why is there no total down here? What is that? I guess I didn't load the league until here. That's interesting. And now the total is gone. I don't know what just happened. That's weird. All right, I'm not going to forget to go back and look at my scouting. The next time you see us, it is going to be the doubleheader. Do you think we can get by? I think this one's a little more challenging, to be honest with you. If we look at last season, I mean, they got knocked out by Norrköping on penalties, 1-2 and then 2-1, and went to the Europa League, made the group stage. So they're not a bad team. I think you can make the argument, obviously, that we're better. We don't have the league loaded, whatever. I'm done chatting. Hit that like button. Appreciate you watching. Seriously too. We'll see you next time.